Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive going to be messing around with another one of the new configs. This is the MD series. It can be turned into a derby bus, so what better way to test it than by doing some derby bus things? We're doing a figure eight race. We're trying to do a 10-lap race here. How long we're going to survive? I don't know. We have got rulings whereby each driver is allowed 3 resets. So you've essentially got 4 lives here. Because, well, these aren't exactly the strongest things in the world, and more buses circulating, more fun, essentially, is what we're going for. We have modified them slightly from the Derby sort of spec, because we wanted some more power. So these are putting out 680 horsepower, which is quite a lot, and hopefully we can have some good antics. We are going to go for the mega drift around the outside of Shadow. It's almost working. It's kind of working. We're desperately trying to sneak past. Oh god, Danger Man is there. Danger Man will not care about our battles over here. Danger Man will be more than happy to just crash into the side of us. Shadow has hung the rear over the edge, and Shadow's gone round. Yeah, it's gone messy up at the front. Is there a little gap to sneak through here? Ish. Oh, we have. Get down the gearbox. Oh, I think that was Ewan resetting there. Oh, gear change up. Okay, we found there is a gear somewhere we have now found. I don't know why it got stuck in second, but we have now got the bus into fourth. So Ewan, we know, has had a reset. Danger Man, I presume, has had a reset at some point. We are bouncing quite a lot, but leading the way in this one. Now, we saw what happened to Shadow hanging the rear of the bus over the edge here. I've got to be a little bit careful because there is a bus up the inside of us. We will try and give them space. Shadow we see bouncing along there. We will clatter our way down into turn number 1. Again, give it... basically, I'm wanting to slide it a little bit, just not too much at the moment. There is Shados not that far away. Oh, Ewan's lost a rear axle again. Hold it. Has that killed my steering? It's not great. It's still working. It's still working. At the end of the day, this is underneath an MD series, and that steering is not very strong. Where am I going to slot through here? Maybe should have gone down to second. Oh, I drove over someone's bumper. That has completely and utterly killed it. Right. We will... Oh. Sorry, Blazer. That Blazer has also then equally ran over a bumper and ran wide / annihilated their vehicle. So you are going to see some people are going to be stopping at the crossover or slowing down. Those in contention are going to stop. Those down the back are going to go for it. And at least that's something I can work with, though. Like, I know Danger Man, for example, is almost a lap down. He's not going to care. He's just going to send it through the jumps. So it is more important to me to not tangle. Danger Man and Gliska are having their own battle, and Shados is not wanting to get involved in it, probably wisely, if I'm being honest here. Danger Man... Oh... We're going to try and send it. We've lost a tyre, but we are going to send it because we are on the inside of Shados. There was a bit of contact. Oh, and I definitely don't have a full accompaniment of tyres. We are on such a tight line. It was definitely a touring... Well, it was a derby bus pass. We're racing derby buses. It's fine. We are through. I have no idea how many laps we have done at the moment. Oh. My tyre being gone does make this wobble ever so slightly as I'm drifting it, which doesn't feel good. Right, we will let Ewan go. We will try and slot in behind. Of course, Shados doesn't have to lift doing that. That is where it is dangerous for me. Now, I don't mind opening the corner up, because I kind of want this better exit here if we can. We are ahead of Danger Man. Ewan's lost some time somewhere in all of this. Shados has also lost some time. I don't quite know what's happened. That shredded wheel is dangerous. I'm worried it's going to axle hop so much the whole thing comes off at some point. That is a concern, but I am not fighting that. I will get crashed into. Shados has equally had... I mean, we've both had to come to a stop there. What it has helped is Amy and Gliska's a lap down. So, Gliska is a lap down, has ended up in the side, but it's okay. No, we want fourth. We want fourth gear here. Gliska is trying to unlap themselves in this, which is fair enough. It is now 3 wide, heading towards the first corner. Gliska is caught on my rear, and I think we are crash welded in this one. I think the front bumpers have maybe got stuck. They have now got unstuck in this one. Well, I mean, we're definitely putting the blue bus around if I happen to get anywhere near it. Oh, please go faster. Thankfully, it seems to have lost its rear axle on its own, so that is fine by me. It now just becomes, can I find a way past Amy in this one? Which, I mean, I can beep as well. I genuinely don't know what lap number we are on. There's a bumper there that I'm going to have to try and bail on, because we saw what damage. I think that's the bumper that killed me last time. Maybe I should have driven over it. Would have been better. Right, we will recover badly. We use Shadow slightly to help us recover in that one. I don't think Shados's bus is in great nick. Yeah, that but maybe I should have just driven over it. It would have cost me less time, maybe, although maybe I should have just driven over it and taken a reset, to be honest with you. At that point, I was hoping we could hold it on that line, but we couldn't. Blazer is to the inside. I mean, this is a battle for third place now. Amy has taken victory. Oh, Blazer has tipped us in that one. Shadow is second. We are going to cross the line in third. I thought we were a lap up on Gliska. I honestly may have lost. No, I think we were lapping Gliska, weren't we? Or maybe Gliska was leading. Honestly, I've long since lost track of who was where in the race, as does unfortunately often happen with this one. I believe it was third for me. I think it was third. Yeah, okay, Gliska was a lap down. I was going to say, don't know if I lost track of where people were. Shadow was second, we were third. It was a good race. It was a good race on that one. Whether we could have got past had that pesky bumper not been there, or had I just risked it, who knows. Fun race though, really good fun. These things are quite cool. Not quite as strong as you might want, but they are pretty damn cool. We head next with our silly buses to a proper track, because we're not quite going to be driving it in the proper way. There are various jumps around here. Now, we've driven this track a bunch of times. It's very good fun. However, this time around, the rules are basically we can take whatever jumps we want. Now, the jump routes are going to be quicker. However, we're not sure the bus is going to survive them all during a 3-lap race. So you're going to have to pick and choose what you do. Everybody is, I believe, taking this first jump at least. And after that, we will see how this goes and we will see what might happen. Now, Danger Man has bailed. Danger Man doesn't want to be involved in the flying bus shenanigans. Everybody's over the jump for the first time relatively well. It is much quicker, but of course, you do that multiple times, you're going to run the risk of breaking your drive shaft. And while we have got resets for people, you don't want to be using them unnecessarily, and you don't want to be using too many of them. Yeah, we got stuck on the outside there, unfortunately. It's going to cost me a couple of places here, although Ewan's then got stuck on the outside through the next one, and we are... Oh, I've got up one too many gears. We are going to give Ewan a bit of a difficult time. I can pretty much choose where Blazer is going here by not giving Blazer any space. That's fine. We wanted to go this way anyway. Oh dear. Oh, it's gone way worse for Stevie! Stevie's in the river. Now, I am not hitting this one hard. We are going a little bit carefully over there to try and not break wheels or drive shafts. The other thing I would be very wary of is the front bumpers that are problematic, to say the least. Now, down the gears we go. Amy leads the way, but did go a little bit deep into this section. I guess third is the gear we want, because it didn't want to put me a gear lower, so that will have to do. We have got a good run down here, but we are to the outside of Blazer. Everybody is struggling getting the brakes to work. Unfortunately for me, we are kind of stuck in the middle, and it's not great for Shados, or not good for any of us, really. Hello. Sorry. It's not ideal, but we have done that now. It's a drag race down towards the first jump. I am basically choosing to say to Shados that we are going We are going for the jump, whether you want it or not, Shadows. We are going for the jump, because if you move across, I will end up spinning you. Please don't break the bus. We are through the air. The bus has survived a pretty big hit. Both of us bounce around. It looks like Shadow might have lost a radiator at some point in this, but difficult to tell. As we head into this banked corner, we will move ourselves up a position. Left it a bit too late. I had an idea. I say I left it too late. I pressed the wrong button initially, and by the time I rectified my handbrake button, it had gone wrong. So, yeah, there is that. Now, my hope for this race is going to have to be Shadow or Amy having technical difficulties with their bus. I'm hoping there that hitting that banking will do less damage to the bus. We are slowing it down over this jump. Okay, that was fine. I can spot a lot of the debris. Amy's gone really deep into the corner down here. Shadow's had to take avoiding action on that one. Come on, find some movement there. By the looks of it, Shadow has the lead, but doesn't look like their bus is particularly happy with what's been going on here. We have locked up a bit, and mess has happened on this corner. Not really. That one's not really my fault there. That was Amy and Shadow having their own problems, and what it has allowed is Blazer to catch back up. Danger Man is relatively close in all of this. I don't really start this lap any better off than the last lap around. It's side by side for the lead of the race. Is anybody's bus going to have big technical difficulties on this jump this time around? Leaders are over safely. We've at least got out of that final corner better than Blazer. Shadows has bounced awkwardly. Yeah, Shadows' bus did not want to settle. It looks like it may have lost tyres along there, but I'm not completely sure. We do get the bus turned in down here. Right, and this time we tip it sideways where I wanted it to go, and we will make it work as we go down the hill. Little too quickly though for me down that section. Shadows is alongside, although I do get the drive out of the corner better. Shadow's fallen over. Shadow has rolled out of second place. I am still struggling to gather this all back up, but we have done. Amy launched it over here and got away with it. We're going to send it a little bit harder. It's the final lap of the race for us here. This time around, Amy has made it through the penultimate chicane. The fact that I now cannot hear another bus makes me suspect something happened to Shadows in this one. They have lost some time. Even if I wanted to try and be sneaky and go for a big torpedo on Amy, not going to be close enough to do anything. Was hoping Amy might stall it or get stuck or anything that could help me in this. It's not going to be enough. Amy is going to take victory by the looks of it. Shadow, it's all gone wrong at the end. Amy will take victory. We are going to cross the line in second place. Amy has been very consistent. I've at least been relatively consistent towards the front of this one. Shadows is going to cross the line of the podium in third. Danger Man's going to get fourth. Blazer is going to struggle around the final corner. Shadows had a bad final lap, was looking for a solid second place. Oh dear. And then it fell apart at the end. Gliska not had the best. Oh, Speed Beast has fallen over down there as well. Yeah, a few Gliska not had a great run. Stevie I thought I saw Stevie towards the front at some point, but has since dropped back. Yeah, good battle up at the front, honestly. A couple of silly errors, a little bit stuck in traffic at places from me. More errors from me, really. And yeah, we did what we needed to. And it is a solid second place finish. And a good, fun race as well, as it's just a mess over here. So, for our final silly race with these derby buses, we've come to a dirt track. And we're going to do a 5-lap race with 7 wide for a start grid. That can only go well. We're taking a slight shortened layout of this track. We're kind of cutting across this part of the circuit to make a shorter lap. We are going to see what might happen. See if Amy can go 3 for 3. See whether I can continue to do relatively well here. We are off And we are underway with the buses. Shadows with a slightly better jump than the rest of us here. Danger Man is going to get a little bit stuck up at the top here. Gliska's tried to get to the inside. Shadow in the middle. Oh, we're going to get hung out wide. Danger Man's got hung out even wider, and Danger Man is off. Unfortunately, yeah, I couldn't really give Danger Man any more space because we had 2-3 buses on our inside as well. We are going to get... Well, we are a little bit stuck out wide here. My hope is we might be able to be a bit sneaky. We're not going to sneak past like Blazer and Stevie, but we have got out of that one relatively well here. Okay, that was not a third gear. Well, it might be. The gearing, I'm not sure on with this. I'm not sure what gear I want to be in for some of the other things have gone badly wrong back there. But yeah, really not sure what gear I want to be in a lot of the time. Oh, we have just nerfed Stevie out of the way. It's fine. We've helped Stevie get around the corner, I'm going to say there. Sorry, Stevie. Not quite the best overtake I've ever done on that one. Blazer is now to the front of the pack. We're going in way too hot. I'm just hitting purple buses at the moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Although admittedly it's hurting Shadows just as much, but we are going to get bopped out wide here, which is why I am going to take a slightly wider route. No, wrong gear really. Second would have been the better one for that. Didn't carry enough momentum through there really. I'm trying to get the back end of my bus. I was getting it sliding about in practice. I'm struggling to get the back end moving around like I was on the practice laps we were doing, which is not quite what I was looking for. Maybe I do need to start grabbing the handbrake. I mean, it is a very counterintuitive driving style for me. I don't normally like sliding vehicles around, but with these, it does really seem to help. So, yeah, we do kind of want a little bit of sliding from the bus. Oh, do I have steering? I think my... I think we've locked up the front wheel. Unfortunately for me, that'll be one of my lives. But yeah, I think my front bumper locked up my front wheel, which is not ideal because, yeah, it just wasn't turning. So, we will go down to second. Second was a little bit better there. We tried to chuck it in underneath Amy, but it wasn't quite going to work through that. So, Shadow still remains in second from Stevie and Gliska. I think the trick is to try and keep the revs up in fourth. I don't think third's particularly good gear for this. I think what you want to do is you want to slide it and just keep the wheels spinning in fourth. Because the second that you lose any of the momentum is kind of what kills it. So, yeah, I think Shanos may be eating their front bumper as well. Would be my guess up ahead, although I can't see for sure, of course. Right, we're going to chuck it a little bit through there. Amy's going to get underneath because I didn't quite chuck it fast enough. Stevie's bouncing around in second place there. We're all trying now. We're all stacked up, so we've all gone to slow because we're all stacked up here. Sorry, Shadow. I'm being rather pushed myself up there. I don't know whether I was making contact with the back of Amy's bus that was causing issues for that one. Quite possible. Come on, keep the turbo spooled. Keep the thing going. I don't know if we've got one more lap after this or quite where we are. Shadow's ended up... How has Shadow ended up there? Not sure. Oh, dear. That was a panic moment because what I wanted to do was suddenly blocked by everybody that was going on there. We seem to have lost a Blazer. Where's Blazer gone? Oh, Blazer's miles out in front. Okay, I just couldn't see where Blazer was on the map. I think we're on the final lap of the race, if I'm being honest with you. Gliska's in second now. We're battling with Stevie. Well, we're looking for a way past Shadows if we can find it. We're going to try and chuck the bus through here. I think Shadow may have lost some amount of steering in all of this. Oh, I stalled out through there. Stevie, funnily enough, wanted to carry it. I didn't keep it spinning enough. Yeah, the gearbox does really make this one quite awkward. Trying to get it spot on. It's going to be victory for Blazer. It's going to not be second for Shadow, while it does, I believe, have some amount of damage on it. Certainly significant steering damage. Still cut half the circuit. So it will be Gliska second. Shadows is going to take third. We are going to come home in fourth. Didn't quite get the hang of it. Didn't quite get the gearing right either in various places. Oh, I lost a drive shaft, and Shadows lost a rear axle. And I have also been bananaed. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun addition, the Derby bus. To, you know, we've had a bus in the game before, but yeah, this is a fun addition to the game for some shenanigans. I mean, we had a genuinely good figure of 8 race. We had a fun tarmac race. It was good fun out here. I could not quite get to grips with the gearbox. I really struggled getting the gearbox right around there. There was definitely some murder along the way. I did crash into, well, purple and black and purple buses along the way. But yeah, it's cool. It's a fun config to mess around with and just generally cause some chaos. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And on that note, goodbye.